underneath the car. All right, sounds amazing because it has GTR Turbos on it, stock ones. Kind of hard to see. Actually, not that hard. So, yep, there they are. This, you can't really see it, but there is an adapter flange that bolts this onto the head. And this is made by BTW Tuning, or Boost the World. Hussam Humadi, great guy. Shout out to him. He sent me the adapter plates as well as the downpipes. Everything fits fantastic. Got some clearance. I actually ended up chopping that ear off to make some clearance for the steering column. And then, can't really see. Oh wait, where am I? There it is. So there's this bolt right here. There, right there. They tilt the steering rack so that way you can get just a little bit more clearance. Additionally, this is something, so because we are going to be drifting this car, I wanted to add a few things to kind of like add a little stability to mounting the steering rack. So I just made these, just some thick steel here, and I kind of bent them so that way they fit really nice, and then just bolted them together. That should keep the rack from kind of going side to side. And I have faith in that. Those are some pretty thick plates. Better look at the exhaust. I just got some 45s all the way up to this point and then decided to use a slip. I had this Y pipe laying around in the shop. It's my own car. I'm kind of lazy. I didn't feel like making a merge and all that. It takes a lot of time and effort, and I already had it. So you get to see exactly how it is. This is pretty solid. So 3-inch, 3-inch, and then 3.5. Got this nice vibrant resonator. I TIG weld everything, so it looks decent. This is some scraps, 3.5 I had lying around, use that too. And then just 3.5, 3.5. And because we actually liked the way it sounded before we put the muffler on it, very ironic. So I wasted all that money on the muffler. It looks great, but it just made the car too quiet. For daily driving, I'll probably put it back on. But for the sounds and for the people, I just welded on a nice little titanium tip. I'm going to try and burn that just a little bit better. It's kind of ghetto burned for the meantime, but that's it. It's super simple. Just basically has that resonator, cleans up the sound tremendously, and then just has a nice tip. And the beauty is I can slip this off and put the other muffler right back on at any point. So that's really it for that. Going over the subframe, some things I noticed. Actually, shout out to David Farva for showing me this one. He made some comments saying this is pretty flimsy, and it's, it's just sheet metal, and look at that. It is pretty flimsy, so I'm thinking I might actually get some metal and like weld some extra supports this way here, maybe have something go from here to up here. Like whatever is attainable, like whatever I can physically reach while it's just on the car. I don't want to swap subframes out. That's a lot of work. Look at that. The bushing here is already leaking out. Fantastic. All of this is gonna go away. This is probably my favorite part. All these stock arms gonna go away, and then we're gonna have the same angle kit that I have on my 370Z over there. So very excited for that. BC's, courtesy of Texas Tires and Parts, my boy Rudy Martinez. And then you can already see like how it is on this car. It pokes the front out a lot. So that's exactly how I'm going to do the suspension on the Q, because this formula worked out extremely well. All right, this is our custom coilover mount right here, and we put a link there so that way we can hook up a really, really stiff sway bar to the coilover. Way better motion ratio that way. You could mount it in other places, but that's been so far I think the most effective way to mount it. It's worked really well on a lot of cars that have requested it of us. But anyways, that is where we're at. So probably, we're small business, so I'm probably not going to film a whole lot while we're actually working on it. So I'm just going to go get the suspension on it and start cleaning up the interior and making it one step closer to being hopefully my favorite car that I've ever built here, because this thing is super cool. Oh yeah, we got a cool little wing on it now. $60 on eBay. Those wheels, will probably change those out, but they're the perfect size for now. Nice skinny 8-inch wheels up front, 9-inch wheels in the back. Perfect sizes for what it's going to be used for. And yeah, doing fantastic so far. This car is really coming together. I'm like really excited for this. But once again, man, the big shout out to Hussam. I think one of the biggest things about these cars is the VQs don't sound that great. having the GTR turbos on it makes it sound almost just like one. And it's like being able to clean up the sound on it and have a car that looks as cool as this and is manual swapped and has full drift suspension. This is going to be such a cool car. So I'm hyped. And finally got it registered and it's in my name. Look at that. I got a plate now. Yay. Okay, I'm going to cut it right there and then get to work. First pull, 628, 543 foot-pounds. Holy crap. And I still got work to do. That was not like the best pulls, a little lean, and I'm going to fix all that stuff. But holy crap, this thing's going to be rowdy. And that was on 1.7 bar. I think the wastegate's about 1.6 bar. So, oh man. I'm a little, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know, this thing's probably gonna be insane. I'm gonna focus on tuning for a little bit and then I will report back. But so far, we're already starting off from 600. Like, this is insane. This car is gonna be out of control. Good thing there's rods in the motor, because if there wasn't, we'd probably be in trouble. All right, I'm gonna do a redo. Last one, boost control was acting up, so it was just like, woo woo. I'm trying something different now, so this should be pretty good. What? Oh, motherfucker. Something ain't right. Okay, update. I had to change out the spark plugs real quick. The ones that were in there were kind of old. I just put a slightly newer set. And very surprising results. You know, AFR is a little rich on that side, that's fine. Only doing 1.6. It's on the gate. No wastegates being added through the ECU. And it still made 610. Oh, I was hoping for like 450 or 500 or something, because like, you know, 7-8 pounds really ain't a whole lot. Man, I need to figure out how I'm gonna keep the power down. Okay, it's actually really exciting, but also I'm just like, god dang. So ain't nowhere to go but up from here now, so I'm just gonna see what it's gonna do. That's insane. 600 on the gate. God, crazy. 1.6, and if I zoom in, there it is. 610, 516. It's that green one, not that pink one. That was whatever. Holy crap. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna finish tuning this and see what it does as I add boost now that my ignition issue is solved. So I shall return. Okay. Now I'm gonna sacrifice my ears for science. Let's go. I want it. There it goes. Oh yeah. Man, that's crazy. It's making more than what like GTRs do. I guess because it's a higher compression engine, so that makes perfect sense actually. Oh my God, this car is out of control. Okay, I'm blown away. So, holy crap. 610 on the gate, 660 at 1.8 bar. So going from 1.6 to 1.8, I'm flashing it. I made some small fuel changes, and I'm gonna try and do 15 pounds now. So one bar. If it makes 700, I'm gonna freak out. I'd never wanted this car to be that fast, especially on the gate. I wanted like 450, like just all day, every day, super fun and reliable. And it looks like I need to run like 4 or 5 pounds of boost to do that, and I can't, because I can't. Stock wastegate springs are 7-8 pounds, something like that, so I'm limited. But look, we're at least going to turn it up and see what this kid is capable of. I do want to give another shout out to Hussam for making the GTR turbos possible on VQs with his really cool adapter plates and downpipes, and just such an awesome guy, super helpful. If this car doesn't show what that stuff is capable of, then I don't know what will. This is insane. I'm gonna keep going. I will check back in when I have like peak numbers at roughly 100% duty cycle. And yeah, I'm in shock. Woo! Holy shit. Okay, I don't think it's gonna make much more. I don't think it's gonna make much more than that. Here we are. Crazy. Holy smokes, these turbos are rowdy. I mean, stock turbos, we know they're good decent, but you know, pretty good on a VQ. 600 on the gate. Crazy. And then just a ton of torque. The top end starts to smooth out. I really started to milk the boost on this one, but turbos can only move so much air. It looks like they do like 16 pounds max in the mid-range and about 12, 13 at redline. And so you can see how these converge. That's where the turbo started to run out of air. But that torque, oh my God. Yeah, about 660 foot-pounds. It's a good thing that this motor has forged rods in it. Wow, that was so surprising. I really only wanted like 450 still though. This is like, I'm gonna have to find a way to get the power down. I'm gonna pull some timing. I might even put like a little throttle limiter on it, make it be like 80% throttle. I'll deal with that one. That one's on me. But here's the results of GTR turbos on the VQ motor. And super exciting. This is gonna be the power plant of my new drift toy. Look at this thing. This thing is gonna be so cool. Like, I wanna take this thing to demos, take it on Drift Week. I wonder if Aaron will let me compete in it at least once in Lone Star. Oh, the final product though. This thing is awesome. These ghetto, my ghetto intakes kicked ass, so man, I'm super happy. Now, next thing is gonna be, we have to find some time to go drift it and see if the suspension is ready. And as long as that stuff is good, then this car will be done. Super simple, very, very street car. Oh yeah, we put a 370Z seat in. Got the black interior, got the panels. I still need to replace a few things and paint a few things, but it's on its way. Holy smokes though, this is amazing. I don't think I'm gonna know what to do with myself. Okie dokie, that's it for dyno tuning.